Do you like hearing about crazy bitches? If by chance you do, well then I got a fucking story for you. March 17th, 2010. Oh, I remember I logged into my Plenty of Fish account as I usually always did. Oh my, I have a new message. Ooh, what new message? What does it say? Hi, you're really cute. What's your name? Well, my name's Allan, pretty lady. So I started looking through pictures to see if she was worth my time. Don't judge. So, you know, we get to talking, and we're joking and dumb shit like that, you know. I said, hey, would you like to go see a movie? I sure would. So it turns out that her house is just a few streets down from mine. Driving around like a fucking idiot. Couldn't find it anywhere, and she probably thought that I was going out there to rape her, and that was not what I had planned. We were out a few times, just mainly we'd have a few dates there once in a while. We'd go out places, just drive around, sit in parking lots and shit, and in the car, and just talk and tell each other about our past and, you know, typical stuff. Upon discussion with her, I discovered that she works at Tim Hortons as a cashier. There was this one time that I drove through the drive-thru for that Tim Hortons. I ordered a coffee, and I remember I had my mother in the car with me. So later on, when I went home and I talked to her on MSN, she was fucking going crazy at me, screaming, "You're out with a fucking other woman!" I was like, whoa, okay, yes, but that woman was my mother. No, it wasn't, you fucking piece of shit. Pretty sure I'm not, out cruising around with my mother looking for a good time, you know what I'm saying? So it's been 2 days, and I haven't heard anything from her. And then randomly, I get a message from her saying, hey. And I was like, hi. And so we started talking, and she forgave me. I was like, okay, you forgive me for taking my mother out to get a coffee. So she asked me if I wanted to do anything that night. I said, sure. What do you have in mind? I have to move. You have to move? Like, yeah, I'm just moving down the street. I said, well, I can probably help you move. Got everything moved over to the new apartment. I met her roommates and that. The next night, she invited me back, and her roommates were gone. You know, because we were doing lots of cuddling and that. And, you know, and this has been like a week and a half since we started talking. You know, we're getting pretty close. Everything's going great. We're watching a movie, you know. And then she goes out into the bathroom, comes back in bra and panties, and I'm like, do you like what you see? And I'm like, yeah, I suppose so. Good. Because I like what I see. Well, I suppose you do. But that's not what I want. Like, yeah, it is. And like, how did you know that? I liked this girl and respected her. I will not violate this relationship we have with such thoughts and provoking actions. She thought I was being a pussy because I didn't want to have sex with her. I came out with some excuse as to why I had to go home. The very next morning, I got a text from her on my phone asking if something was wrong. And I said, no, I like you and I wasn't interested in you sexually. And she's like, oh, that's okay. I'm just so used to guys that want to use me for my body and things that I can do orally. I swear to God, Plenty of Fish. It's just a site for the rejects of society. They all just gather like inanimate objects at a yard sale, and they sit on that table and they're just waiting. You know, they're not the price that they were to begin with. They're not asking as much anymore. You know, they've been through a lot of times over the years, and they've lost a lot of their value. They're worn and tired, you know. Here I am shopping at this yard sale. I was looking around. There was a few interesting items here and there. There was this one item. It was a lawnmower. And you know, it's been through better days. It's been through worse days. And this lawnmower's name was Madison. This lawnmower wanted to have sex with me, and that was all that it wanted. And I found that out that last night that I went there. Walked up to the front door, and I knocked 3 times. Bam, bam, bam. She came to the door, and I was like, whoa, because she was naked.
Like what you see, boy?
and she assured me that this was more than sex. But it wasn't. So there she is, laying on the bed with her legs up over her head. Allan! 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 Me! 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 And the next morning, I went home. And yeah, I received a text from her at 10 a.m. and she said that she didn't want to see me anymore and to go fuck myself.
Moral of the story is, sometimes women just want cock.